Fragment, Diver 13. 3 weeks I trained with my Titan. Day after day, night after night, I gave myself to the machine. At first it rejected me. The targeting drifted, the limbs faltered. The core seemed to hum in dissonance with my will. The Iron Knights whispered. Some thought I had no true intention, no steel in my heart. But I endured. I made the hangar my barracks, the cold of metal my comfort, the groan of servos my lullaby. And then, one day, it was as if it had always been so. The Titan answered. It moved with me, through me, anticipating my hand before I gave the command the way a sword becomes the arm of the one who has mastered it. Machine and man became one, forged in iron, bound for glory. With a name upon its frame and a purpose carved into my soul, I looked to the stars no longer as a fugitive, but as a knight. I do not hate Super Earth. Far from it. My heart still beats for her people, for every family threatened by automaton tyranny, every farmer eviscerated beneath terminid claws, and every child that they illuminate but twist and mutilate. I march to protect them, even if not under the banner of the Ministry. I march with my brothers and sisters of iron to the drumbeat of war, that the weak may rest, that the corrupt may scatter, for the High King, for the people, always.
Classified report, Ministry of Truth, section redacted. File reference, C13, former diver operative. Classification, level gamma threat, dissident combatant subject. C13 continues advanced training regimen with armored Titan platform. Surveillance confirms irregular living patterns, relocation of personal effects into the hangar bay, indicating unhealthy fixation with war machine. Machine calibration anomalies originally provided evidence of subject's potential incompetence or sabotage risk. However, these malfunctions abruptly ceased. Current intelligence suggests subject achieved synchronization, dubbed crown binding within smaller groups of the Iron Knights, with Titan platform, operating with concerning fluidity. Subject's rhetoric remains inconsistent with loyalty doctrine. Public statements to fellow dissidents emphasize protection of Super Earth's citizens, while simultaneously rejecting authority of duly appointed ministry officials. Recommend continued monitoring of C13. Subject's growing reputation among Iron Knights risks cult hero status. Should Titan operations escalate, subject may become symbolic figurehead for armed dissident movements. Threat level to ministry interests, severe.
Memoir fragment, Diver 13. The day came quietly, without the fanfare I had imagined. No grand halls, no triumphant parades, no gathered hosts of democracy's finest to celebrate the christening of a machine of war. Instead, it was the hangar. The smell of oil and steel, the echo of boots striking metal grates, and the ever-present hum of reactors resting in their cradles. But to me, it was holy ground. After weeks of sleepless nights, after doubting my worth and wondering if the Iron Knights had erred in ever welcoming me, the Titan at last yielded. No longer sluggish, no longer fighting my every command, it answered. Movements flowed as though it anticipated me, as though some silent bond had been struck in the crucible of persistence. The Iron Knights assembled what they called the naming rite, a ceremony not written into any official doctrine, but carried through the division's culture like scripture passed from elder to heir. My brothers and sisters stood in their armor, helmets off, visors raised, bearing witness. I placed my hand upon the armored plating of its chassis. My voice shook as I spoke the words I had chosen days before, but never dared to say aloud. You are the warden of the crown. The name carried through the hangar like thunder. For the Knights, it was enough. A Titan unnamed is merely a weapon. A named Titan is a knight unto itself. The sergeant struck the deck with his gauntlet, then another, and another. The rhythm grew until the entire hangar echoed with the beating of iron fists upon steel, the drums of war recognizing a new brother had been born. For the first time since Endurance Rock, I felt not as a tool, not as a numbered orphan, not even as a fugitive. I felt whole, forged in iron, bound for glory, and sworn as Warden of the Crown.
Classified Ministry of Truth report, file extract, redacted clearance. Subject, C-13, Diver 13, Division, 1st Armoured, Iron Knights. Reporting, Agent, redacted. Summary of observations. Subject has undergone the traditional Iron Knight naming rights ceremony for assignment of Titan. Contrary to formal Super-Earth training protocols, Iron Knights allow their pilots to individually christen assigned Titans with unique identifiers, often of regal or knightly origin. Subject has named his Titan Warden of the Crown. Psychological assessment suggests significance beyond mere ceremony. Subject projects personal values of duty, guardianship, and loyalty, not toward managed democracy, but toward the mythicized High King narrative perpetuated within Iron Knight subculture. This indicates elevated risk of ideological divergence. Subject continues to demonstrate dissident patterns. Rejects official propaganda when contradicted by direct experience. Shows inclination to form alternative loyalty structures. 1st Armoured Division Iron Knights. Exhibits strong charisma within peer group, amplifying potential for influence. Recommended action, continue deep surveillance. The Titan itself, Warden of the Crown, should be flagged for tracking. Its destruction may become necessary should subjects' loyalty fully diverge from managed democracy. Filed under Iron Knights, Orphan to Diver Program, Anomalies, Titan naming subculture, end of report.